oh. Hello, my name is Mallory. If you'd like to become one of my pals, it's super simple. Hit the subscribe button down below, ring the bell, turn on all your post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos, and if you are a returning pal, welcome back. I'm like getting a mega hot flash. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So things hurt and I'm a mess. Oh my god. Anyways, I woke up around, I think 12:30. No, I originally woke up around like 8 something in the morning. Because I was having all these weird, like, anxiety dreams, weird stuff, and it was like, enough. So I woke up. I think I got up to use the bathroom. And then came back to bed. Was up for like a couple of minutes. My mom popped in and saw that I was awake, and I was like, oh, what are you doing up? I wasn't up for long because I went back to sleep once I convinced myself it was going to be okay to do so. And then I slept, I think, until like 12:30-ish. And I pretty much was in bed currently 4:05, most of the day. My mom brought me some french fries. Those were delicious. But I'm like, I need to hydrate. I need to replenish. Because I'm behind. So I got this, and I filled it up with like Gatorade's version of like a Pedialyte. It's like instant hydration. And strawberry kiwi, I think, is the flavor. And I chose that because I used to like that, the Snapple, you know. Did I hurt myself? Anyway, I'm like, what is going on? I've been sipping on it, okay? I obviously got up, used my walker to go into the kitchen to get myself a beverage. And then I also went into the laundry room to grab this tiny little screwdriver because my salt lamp has been like dead. The light bulb's been dead. And I thought I had to replace it with a new one, which is somewhere on my nightstand. And to do that, you have to like unscrew a really small screw. I picked it up off the table. I turned it over to go unscrew the screw to take out what was the dead light bulb to put in the new one when it turned on. And I'm like, well, what the hell was that all about? I don't know. But on the odd chance it should go any day now. I'm keeping the screwdriver. I don't know. Oh, then I went back I traveled back out, from, with my walker into the main part of the condo. And, I don't know if I mentioned this in a video. Like, I feel like I have. I know I was telling a friend of mine. I don't know what I've shown y'all, if anything, but we're slowly, like, my mom's been working hard on, like, redoing the guest bedroom. It's not done yet, but she's making it look nice, and she picked out, a chandelier for the living room, like, making little changes. And so I think I was trying to find my cat. So I went towards the end of the hallway And she wasn't sitting on my mom's bed. I thought maybe she was sitting on one of the other beds. So, like, I went in the other room and I just sat there for a minute because I said, this is kind of nice in here. It's just, like, it's a new change, a new vibe. Like, there's just something about it that's, like, uplifting and feels good. So I sat there for a minute or two for a change of scenery. And then worked my way back to the kitchen. And my mom was about to go, I think, to the post office or the UPS store, I don't remember. So I was just sitting on my walker, like using it as a chair. Because I had a few things I wanted to share with my mom right before she ran out the door. And then I grabbed a scrubber thingy that I filled with soap. And I decided, since I was feeling more energized than yesterday, that I could clean my cat's water fountain. So, like, note to self, don't do anything alone. I went into the bathroom and I still stood on the floor and I took the top piece out and I started, like, scrubbing it. And then I said, okay, but where am I going to rinse this? And I figured I'll just rinse it in my sink because I do have something. Because if I were to try to go into the shower, to turn on in the shower to use that to rinse the part of the water fountain that I just scrubbed with soap, I'd get wet. And I have that, like, handheld shower thingy attached to my bathtub faucet. You may know what I'm talking about, you might not, but that would just also make a mess. So I decided to use my sink, which I have my little vanity stool, and I have my one of my robes just kind of balled up on top of it. So I'm, like, kneeling on the sink, and I'm rinsing, and I need to use a little more soap, and I'm trying to get this as, like, clean and not as icky as it was before I started cleaning it, when I don't know what happened to me. It's like, I do feel a little dizzy, so I must have gotten a bit dizzy. I don't know if I almost, like, passed out, blacked out, browned out, or what you want to call it. Seriously, I wish I had a freaking camera crew. We have a show called Keeping Up with the Catastrophes. Because I was, like, upright, sort of. And then I, like, felt really weird, and I started to go down. And now I have, like, an adrenaline dump, is what they're called. Not a fun title, dump. But, it's like, if I haven't described this before, it's when all, like, the adrenaline and I think norepinephrine, like, all certain hormones surge and chemicals, like, through your body, because your body's acting like you're in danger, or you're about to, like, do something, like, real, like, crazy, like jump off a cliff, on your skydive, whatever. Like, it all surges through your body. It's like your body's way of saving yourself from a tiger that's chasing you. But do you see one behind me? No. But yet my body always acts like there's one, and sometimes it's worse than others. So the next thing you know, I must have hit my leg, my arm, or something. Things just hurt. You ever have an incident and you can't fully describe it? Like, I can't fully describe this to you, but when it's over, you're like, ow, like, things hurt. I think your body, while you're in an incident, we'll call it an incident, tries to protect itself maybe, and, like, it tenses up, and then that's what causes pain. Whew. I do not feel right in the head. I just don't feel good, period. And I'm, like, upset because the other part of this fountain has not been cleaned. And so all I knew was to get down on the ground and lay flat And then, I did. But in the process of doing that, I think I was clinging on to things for dear life, because, like, all of a sudden, like, I was going down. And it was just spooky. It was spooky. And, I'm laying on the floor staring at the ceiling, and I was listening to music. I had the things in my ears. I don't know if that, like, does anything for one's balance or not. I don't know what's been debunked, but anyway. And I thought, oh, I should elevate my legs so in case there was blood pooling, to let, like, the blood that made it to my lower extremities, like, back up here. And my legs just felt like such jello. And this might be like TMI, okay? But no, I don't know. I'm just sharing. In the midst of all this chaos, it got my stomach a churning. And I just, like, felt like I could go to the bathroom. But the last thing I should be doing right now is sitting on a toilet. If I didn't pass out, that would. So, and then I thought, oh shoot, like, how am I gonna get from here to the bed? Cat can't help me. So, I carefully and slowly sat up to see, like, how do I feel sitting up? Or do I need to lie down again? And I was just so, like, overwhelmed. I paused the music because I was just out. An external stimuli I didn't need. And, whew. It's so hard when you look normal and nobody believes that there's something wrong with you. It's hard when you can't do a simple task. Like, I went into this thinking, if you're gonna succeed, sit on the floor. Don't do this standing. Don't do it in any upright position. Like, stay low to the ground. And then when it came time to rinse, I thought as long as I'm, like, seated, but, like, I wasn't, like, sitting, I was, like, kneeling, which that could have been a disaster. Maybe note to self, don't be kneeling on things. It's like, if I were to go back into my bathroom right now and try to finish what I started, I'd be probably a moron. But when you struggle physically for long enough, it does take a toll on you mentally. And so, probably going to, my leg. I'm like, what the hell happened to me? I seriously don't have a clue. And that's, like, the scary thing. Oh my God. But my mom, she had a doctor's appointment, and she asked her doctor for recommendations, like, for a good therapist for myself. Hell, we both could, like, do some couples counseling during this time of my life. I am a high fall risk, but, like, I wasn't balancing on, like, one toe or doing some kind of crazy acrobatics, so I'm not. But my grandma, she's a fall risk, and she would fall. And when I can't even say it. When my grandfather was still around, after she fell, he tried to. You ever watch football and like they do like the replay and they like break down like what happened? Like he would try to do that with my grandmother. He'd be like, "Okay, Joan, now what did you do? Like, let's figure out, did you put your right foot in or did you put your right foot out? Was it the left foot? Like, like just trying to dissect every little thing to try to prevent that from happening again. But not everything is preventable. Stuff happens. And here I am in my head trying to figure out what the hell was that. Because because before I laid down, I went from like, if I could show you, I'd show you, but I'm not getting up to show you. I'd be an idiot. If you know what my vanity stool looks like, try to envision that. But then also picture like if you know what my Big Bang Theory soft kitty robe looks like, or just picture like a big fluffy robe. While that doesn't take up a lot of space or room, I'm kneeling on it. And that shouldn't be an issue. And I'm trying to explain the position that I was in, but I managed to like get to the floor where I was like sitting on the floor, but that's when the room was like spinning. And then I said, I don't want to like pass out. I'm lying down. And then I just felt like so awful and it's scary, and I'm like, the best thing I can do is somehow get myself back into this bed, and I feel like something major happened, because there's something major kind of did happen, and before getting up, I took a few swigs. It was this Gatorade that, oh my god, I can't even. Ugh. Now I'm having anxiety. Freaking flip out. There is out. There is like a scratch near my ankle. I'm not gonna show you. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna lay here and try to remain calm. But before I do that, ow, oh my lord, out of sheer curiosity, I'm definitely like, can y'all see that? My heart rate is 88, 89. My blood oxygen level is 98. It's rising, my heart rate. But you can see how it's not like a smooth rhythm on the bottom. Like my heart feels weird, so I'll blame that on tachycardia. Hello. Bye-bye. You know, oh, wait. Most, oh, I can't even. Heart rate beats are very, like, steady, and you saw that was not. So, I feel like awful right now. So, I'm gonna go. You can subscribe, ring the bell, leave all your comments, questions, suggestions down below. Give this video a thumbs up for moral support. And until next time, keep it quirky.